Hi everyone, it's David from Automotive Press. I have Kirk. Kirk, how are you doing?
I couldn't be better.
We are in Japan, as you guys know, for the Japan Mobility Show, but we moved away today because we came specifically to the Lexus dealership here in Aoyama, Japan, because we want to see this one particular very important model, which is a forbidden fruit, and this is a Lexus LM. Kirk, take away and tell us a little bit more about the LM.
Yeah, this is very, very special. In Japan, minivans are the name of the game. You got small ones, medium-sized ones, massive ones. This is based off of the Toyota Alphard, which is iconic here. It moves around, VIPs everywhere. Now, Lexus just came out with this car a couple years ago, but they've already given it a second generation after only about 2 or 3 years on the market.
Yes.
And so we're here to bring you the all-new Lexus LM. And I'm going to bring it right back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is perhaps one of the most desirable cars right now in Japan and elsewhere, because this is basically the executive chauffeur-driven vehicle for the celebrity, perhaps. Well, not necessarily. It can be a family too. But the price tag is not something you might expect from a van, because it's about $180,000 Canadian, or in the US,
just around $150,000.
Depends on which option or trim you pick. Either way, it's not a cheap vehicle.
Right.
It's more expensive than the flagship LS, for example.
Yeah.
And in fact, more expensive than Lexus LC 500.
And LX.
And LX,
It's the most expensive Lexus on the market that I can think of. Yeah, maybe even ever.
It may be the
LS 600 was really expensive back in the day,
That's
but
true.
this vehicle in so many ways replaces the LS in the Eastern markets. But I want to get right into the design here, because the first LM had this huge grille. Now we still have it, but they've broken it up. They've given it a little bit of the Lexus RX treatment with the new 5th generation RX. They've given it the spindle body. So it starts very tight pattern here at the top, and then it gets spread out apart as it goes down. And these are these honeycomb grille, which, Dave, what do you think about these hexagons that go down?
I know it's a little bit of a different treatment from some of the newer Lexus we've seen, like a TX and so forth. But for some reason, this looks good on this one.
Looks great.
It's bold, it's radical, it's modern and trendy at the same time. And unlike some other grills we've seen, each one of these is like shaped so nicely, like it's all 3-dimensional shape. I mean, this isn't cheap to make something like this from a manufacturing perspective.
My gosh, it'd be a nightmare.
Wow. Yeah, because it's got an insert
different.
here too.
Every inch you go down, the spacing changes, the piece sizes change. It's a piece of art, absolutely.
It's real cool.
The old LM, I think, had the Lexus logo a little bit lower here. And so this is a trend we're going to see going forward, is Lexus bringing this logo higher and higher, especially with their electric cars coming forward.
Now hang tight, because we're going to finish the outside walk around, and we're going to show you the inside, which is really what this car is all about. And you're going to be shocked how beautiful and amazing inside is. Maybe even better than the newest Century SUV. But you guys be the judge. But let's finish off the walk around. I will just could do a quick kind of check on the quality.
So short.
Not much to check here, because the overhang is so short.
Looks perfect.
And the gap looks perfect. You know, this is really a Lexus level of quality. I can see by looking at it the depth of the clear coat on the paint. And you can see it. You know, this is.
I think this is atomic silver, is what we call it.
Yeah, it is atomic silver. But you can see the thickness of clear coat is probably even more depth than what I've seen in the Lexus LX.
I don't see any orange peel on it.
Yeah, nothing. And look at the fit between the bumper and the front fender.
Pretty darn good too.
And also between the front fender and the front door. Also, it's a massive door.
Huge doors.
And from an engineer's perspective, very difficult to get these panels very consistent. This wide, vast space. Most manufacturers cannot make such a large sheet metal and still get the texture correct. And then we have, if we keep on backing here, big doors, obviously sliding.
Huge sliding doors.
And
is there any cargo space, even though this is a 4-seater? Now it comes in 6-seat configurations as well as 7-seat configurations. So this one is the VIP mode.
Oh, looks like the electric thing is turned off for now. The battery might be partially dead, but so you get,
there's actually quite a bit of space in there.
Yeah,
if you want to
so
go ahead and put the cameras
we couldn't quite open all the way, but this is pretty big. It's dark here, but flat, very usable.
Such a tall opening.
It goes a little bit below the seat here. Let me see if there's anything.
I love how they include the child seat latches.
Oh,
what a lucky kid.
Now, if I can, I don't think there's anything inside. Oh, there's a little bit of space here and
yeah,
there.
there's actually a spare tire.
Yeah.
And look at this. I've never seen a spare tire covered in a fabric.
Yeah, wow. Beautiful.
That attention to detail that most people never see. You also have the accessory, a power port back here. You can plug in and run some electronics back here as well.
All right, so we're gonna
look
just
at the stitching, David. The stitching even comes back here on the panels.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All the way.
So there's
from
actually a leather here as well, and looks like looks like it's leather all the way around the seat. So I mean, it's a level of luxury you would never ever see in a van or minivan thing. So this is incredible level of details.
There it goes. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna hop in. Oh, actually, let's take a look at the back end here.
Since I'm not gonna open up the hood for you guys, but I want to talk about what's the LM 500H. Well, it comes in two different powertrains. 500H is actually very familiar. We've actually seen it in Toyota products, but more recent in the RX 500HS for performance as a turbocharged 2.4 liter.
Yes.
Made it to a 6-speed automatic, but then between that, there's an electric motor to help power the front end.
Yes.
There's also a separate electric motor in the rear to power the rear wheel. So you have a total horsepower combination of around 360 horsepower. And so not only is this fuel efficient, but it's got a lot of power as well.
Kirk, just to notice some people walking, so we're gonna try to hop in before someone takes the space. We have a nice grab handle here. It's also stitched a little umbrella holder, which is a little bit like, I guess in some way what they do with the Rolls-Royce, although in the Rolls-Royce, the umbrella goes into the door, but still beautiful. So I got 2 steps here, big step here, and then second step, and I walk right in.
Oh, these seats are butter.
Look at that, that's beautiful.
Semi-inline leather, that's what that is. So these seats are going to be heated and ventilated, of course. We have sunroofs that go above, and then there's sunshades that can cut off. We don't have all the electronics available to us right now, but
it looks like it's turned off a little bit.
Of course, you have the vanity lights, vanity mirror.
But the most important thing are the seats. So let's see if we swipe. So these are little remote control, like basically like an iPhone style control, and then we just swipe up. Oh no, the power is down, so we have to.
I think it's kind of in a demo mode right now.
But we had a power a little bit earlier, so we'll just ask them to turn on the power. So Kirk, you keep on talking, and I'll see if I can get the power.
While David's out seeing if we can get some electronics going, we do have, of course, the champagne coolers. Like actually a couple glasses in there, and it's cold to the touch, so it's actually been running here recently. And to complement this beige interior, we have this bronze accenting. It even goes into the cargo area a little bit, but it's all around the cooler, around what this area. This could actually be vents, because there are vents everywhere circulating the air to make sure these VIP customers are comfortable. Inside this is a little glove box. A car that has 3 glove boxes. Who would have thought? Of course, you're going to have one in the front, but you have them for each passenger back here to store your belongings. Now, is David already good? Are we good?
I'm gonna hop in. We're about to turn on the power, and
now what we see here is a massive screen. It's only taken up. If you want to tilt the cameras, there you go.
Yeah.
It's only taken up about the center, but you could independently run input over here for this passenger, input over here for that passenger, and have a unique movie theater experience. I mean, these seats. Look at the additional pillow back here. This is something you typically only see in Asia. We don't get this treatment in North America.
But let's put the seats in the sort of most comfortable mode. So you swipe up, we touch the seat, and then on the massage chair, so it's full massage. But here's a here you can put that one. I think we can actually. There's a one-touch button for.
Got the ottoman coming up.
Yep.
And just the quality of the carpet on the bottom, like
wow, yeah, it's like plush carpeting.
It's plush.
Something that we used to see, like in the old days when we had beautiful carpets.
And here's the thing: we were in the Century SUV yesterday. When I had the seat all the way back, my feet were touching the front.
Right, that's true.
That's not the case here in the LM. My feet have a little bit of clearance here. They're actually not touching.
I'm going to play a little game on him, and by moving all the way to the back.
I'm waiting for the massaging seats, David.
Oh wow! You know what? He almost.
Oh my gosh! This is
all
the way. This is all the way.
He goes flat. Oh my goodness!
So
Oh, this is so comfortable, guys.
I mean, you could spend $150,000 on a
Oh
down
my
payment for a house,
goodness.
or you can buy an LM and you can live in it.
Exactly.
So
obviously,
what, life choices.
I mean, even like part of the way through, I think I gained a little bit of weight, so I gotta hide my stomach
You and me
a little
both.
bit. But oh my goodness, it's so comfortable. You have a beautiful wood trim
Boom.
on the top.
Chevron pattern wood up top.
Yeah.
And I want to play with these sunshades. Check this out.
Yeah.
We can automatically
yeah.
control the sunshades from up here.
Let me just come back a little bit so I'm not
I wonder
lying
if I can
too
close.
much.
David, can we close these side doors? I can't read Japanese.
Yeah,
so.
it's not from here, so it's.
What do we have over here?
Oh, here, side
What is
shade.
this? Is this a?
Let me
is
just.
this like a?
Oh, you know what? We can control the seat here too. By the way, we don't have to use a tablet.
Oh gosh, David, we're just getting started.
Yeah, there is
Look at
also a little table
Everything's-
here.
Oh my gosh, it keeps folding out.
Yeah, so this is.
And this is even soft touch here in the middle. It's metal. This isn't plastic. This is a high
Oh yeah,
quality.
look, it's also
Swivels.
Swivel.
You can
Although it's a
and
little
it
smaller than I thought.
even
but-
locks into place.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so nice, beautiful.
And so here's the thing. It's all the little attention to
I
detail.
think this is the one that closes the door. No, this is the shade.
Oh, this is.
This is the shade.
Yeah. There's all. We'll figure out the buttons. Oh, it's the windows. You're playing with the windows.
Yeah, right.
But-
Let me see that. Can't.
If I'm in a hurry and I try to close this fast, since it is soft touch, it dulls the sound.
Yeah.
So you're not disturbing
exactly.
the other passengers in here.
This is like a true Lexus
this is a
level of detail here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's out of the way.
David, no, I haven't been in a lot of Bentleys or Rolls Royce. I would believe that, you've been around a little bit longer than me.
I actually had a
you
Rolls Royce.
So you had a Rolls Royce.
as a press car, not as my own car.
Okay. So you know firsthand, how would this compare to something that would cost 2 to 3 times more than this in a Rolls Royce?
Yeah, I mean, this one has the feel of a very expensive European luxury car in terms of the feel, the leather, all the details. I mean, the biggest difference would be with those cars you can customize to the nth degree and choose your own color for leather, the trims, and so you can spend hours. In fact, you can spend days customizing the vehicle. So that was the biggest difference.
Okay.
And they're a little bit of over the top design in terms of the all the leather and so forth. I think a little bit too much.
Too much detail. It's not a calming experience in some ways. It's just too much.
Exactly.
No,
I see a little bit of a light pattern there. Look at the my foot there.
Oh yeah, we get ambient lighting. That's
I don't know if you can see it, but
looks
it's actually like a
crystal, laser crystal.
Like a same kind of, not quite the same shape as the front grille, but giving you that feel of like a chandelier kind of.
Yeah.
Look.
So there's
really
a type
cool.
of laser etched glass, which is an ornament in the LS.
Yes.
So that might be kind of
Oh, that's
representing
true.
that.
Yeah, that's true. There
It
was
might
a
be
name
similar.
for that too.
Yeah. It's not going to let me close this. Oh, it is going to let me close it.
What did you just push to close
this
it?
button.
Oh, okay. I won't close my side.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Is that all speakers?
No, I think it's
Mark
just
Levinson?
this.
Or
But
just there?
it's just the
pattern.
perforation here.
Yeah. And you
I'm
guys
getting the
are
bronze.
actually, in fact, you're hearing some piano music in the background. That's from the actual.
We could get copyright strike for that.
That's true.
This is kind of us being on the fly. We're in the public right now.
Exactly. Yeah, we're in a dealership here.
We're in a dealership.
Not in the auto show anymore.
Yeah.
And so there's a bunch of customers looking at it. They're thankfully very polite Japanese people who are leaving us alone. Mm-hmm. And therefore we should move to the front now.
We should be polite too.
Yeah.
And I got to remember how to get out of here. There we go.
You know what? Even though it's meant to chauffeur drive someone, it's beautiful inside. Look at the vast amount of leather, the quality of the stitching. This is beyond a normal Lexus quality. I think honestly this is the best manufactured Lexus I've seen ever. Of all the Lexus models I've seen, look at the quality of the stitching.
That's saying something.
That says a lot. And
not including maybe the $400,000 LFA.
That's true.
That's an exception.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But that one is not a luxury vehicle, so it's a little bit different.
Performance,
Now we have a big cup holders, same kind of Lexus shifter.
This looks like it's taken out the NX or RX, and that's when you know like this is still a Toyota. They're going to reuse some parts. Like this steering wheel looks like it's taken from the RX.
That's true. And the infotainment system is straight out of all the other Lexus models.
Yeah, 14-inch touchscreen here, the new Lexus interface software.
So Lexus RX, Lexus NX interface here. We got a couple people in the back.
Oh, and here's the thing. This smokes out. So
it's also soundproofed here as well.
It's soundproof. I don't know if I know where the button is to...
yeah, let me see. These are open, close.
We do have a sunglasses holder though.
Yeah. Side shade.
Side shade.
No, that's side shade. That's for the back as well. So once again, we are still trying to figure a few things out.
Figure everything out.
Oh, this one. This is probably to turn off.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, so
David
now I just push this button. It's got opaque, and you can't see anything in the back now. This is chromatic technology, which is what we saw in the Venza
SUV
and also in the Century SUV. It uses electric chemical reaction to make it transparent or not. So I'll turn it. Oh, so now we can see through again. So that's really cool.
You can also. If
you
need,
there you
if
go.
You need
That's
to talk,
fast.
That's the fastest
That's
Toyota window I've ever seen.
Fast. Did you guys see
and
that?
Of course, that's a soft close function. Yeah,
that
because you can't
so
inconvenience
fast.
the VIPs with a slow window.
I wonder,
and look, soft close. So it's very quiet.
But there must be some kind of voice pass through, from the back to the front in case you don't want to open the window.
Yeah, there's that technology in like the Sienna.
Right.
Where,
there should be. I don't.
There's a microphone. The microphone's here that it'll play through the back speaker, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a feature.
But I guess maybe traditional customer might want to just open the partition and talk to the driver, which is probably why they think it's super fast. Now you got a little bit more sensor here. That might be like the sleep monitor or something.
Yeah, traffic jam assist, that sort of thing, safety features. You even have paddle shifters in here to roll through the 6-speed automatic.
And actually the seats are very comfortable in the front as well. Like no issues in terms of the comfort, even for the front passenger and also for the driver, assuming that they have to go for a long distance somewhere we want maximum comfort. Oh, by the way, there's an actual TV. A real TV playing right now.
Which would never happen in America due to safety regulations.
Yeah, so
that is wild.
Well, we're stopped. So I'm going to assume that when we start moving that this will not be allowed.
I had no idea that was a thing.
But this is live TV. It's actual live TV. I can't.
Okay, you can type in the channels too.
Yeah, exactly.
What I find interesting, we have some redundancy. So I can open and close the doors with this control over here.
Yeah,
they're also up here. I don't understand that, but I guess it's great to have choices.
Yeah, I guess so. This is open and close.
And look, this is all soft touch. Even the front to the glove box here is soft touch. So your knees are never going to be inconvenienced.
They lock the glove.
The only hard touch thing, David, is underneath the armrest that I found in this entire vehicle.
Yeah, that's
Everything else
a little
is
bit hard
soft.
plastic here.
Yeah.
But once again, look at the quality of the stitching here, the type of leather they chose. Oh, and it's got the same kind of NX RX electric door latch, so you can just press it to get out instead of pulling the normal lever. So that's the same. And of course, engineering-wise, it makes sense for them to share a lot of components as well.
Right.
So now the big question is, would we ever see this in North America? That's the big question. Kirk, what do you think?
5% chance. That might be generous.
I agree. Maybe like 2% chance.
2% chance.
Yeah, mainly just because there aren't sort of market for chauffeur-driven vehicle in North America.
Yeah.
Especially one that costs this much money. If it does come to stateside, I mean,
here's
like you said, $160,000, $180,000 US.
I think if they could maybe strip, I mean, we don't need a lot of this luxury if they bring it to America. We need something that sits above the Sienna. Give us 6 to 7 seats in the back. And make it, I mean, here's the thing, the new TX that they just revealed only seats 6 people if you want a hybrid powertrain, and that just doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Maybe that's because I have a bunch of kids.
Right.
But that alienates the big families. So.
And at the end of the day, the word van or minivan still has a bit of a, stereotypical feel to it, in a sense that people don't want to be sitting in a van. It still looks like a van, and so that might be the biggest challenge, because people want to be seen in muscular, off-road capable SUV like the TX, and so they're going to continue to push that instead of the minivan. But you never know. Who knows?
It's great to have choices. Toyota's giving us so many choices in their normal lineup. Luxury deserves choice too, more than even the mainstream lineup. So.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below if you guys think Lexus should bring the LM to North American market. The more people talk about it and the more feedback they get, Who knows? They could change their strategy down the road.
My hope is hanging on the fact that they bring it to Europe and now Australia with the second generation.
That's
so
true.
There's always a possibility in their traditional #1 luxury market, which is North America, for them to bring it back home.
I agree. Yeah, I love it. I really think it's worth the price because of such a special feel in the back. I mean, if you're going to be transported somewhere on a business or whatever the reason might be, you're going to be enjoy really the ride with the LM. I can't even talk now because I'm so tired.
I'm tired too.
Yeah,
and it would completely put aside the LS in some ways, but also the LX ultra luxury that has the 4 seats. This is a way more accommodating vehicle, way more comfortable vehicle, way better vehicle for on-road usage than a 4-seater LX.
All right, guys, so we're going to end it here right now. Again, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe and watch Kirk's channel. Hopefully you can do the same for my channel, Automotive Press. We're going to continue to collaborate many things together and a lot more coming your way. And we're so excited to be in Japan still. So until next video, we're signing off for now.
Bye.
Peace out.